Hey, thank you, and thank you for joining me. I just want to talk about the biggest trap for first-time home buyers that I've come across, or probably across the nation, but definitely here in Georgia. Uh, Freddie Metro here, your Georgia realtor, working in South Metro of Atlanta predominantly, but I will come in the city if you need. The number one mistake is just buying the maximum amount that the bank allows, and they kind of slick with it. Oh yeah, Mr. Hires, we know we can get you in here, man, and you can qualify for $450,000, and I go buy a house that's just maxed out. And people say, well, they do that because the house is going to go from 450 to 600. Well, that's not necessarily always the case. I mean, they're going to tell you your largest amount that you qualify for based on your income and your debt, but the mistake is thinking that the maximum loan amount is what you can comfortably afford. That can put you into a situation where you become what they call house poor. When you buy that maximum amount of house, all your money goes into the house payment, property taxes, and the insurance, and then sometimes you're not left with money for major emergencies. And car repair. You got 4 flats or whatever. You know what you did to her, or you know what you did to him. Now your tires are flat, or whatever. The transmission goes out. A lot of people start credit card, boom, and that's a problem. When you should be investing, some money or putting some money to the side for family activities and for emergencies. You got to have an emergency fund going. Now, people also forget about their closing costs a lot. So they think that okay, the house payment is I'm right here with the house payment. I thought I was gonna go 3,000, but I can do 37. And you forget about the closing costs. So now the $10,000 that you had saved up for this house, or the $25,000 you had saved for this house, you may actually have to go use all of it and be left with $2,000 at the end of this process. You have to leave room for error. You got to remember, you always want to choose a loan amount that leaves you a cushion out of your monthly cash after the purchase is made, because you really got to build an emergency savings, but you also got to think about your legacy. Where are you going to have money to give to the next generation if all of it goes in the house? Because you may or may not be able to pass on the equity in the house, depending on what happens to the market. I bought a house. We own this house, but this house went from full value to 40% or minus 40% in value, and now we're up 100%. But when you need the money, where are you going to get it? So think about that when you make your purchase, and let me know if you have any questions. We'll catch you next time.